There is a kind of guilt many mothers carry without ever naming it. It settles gradually. It becomes part of the background of the day, present even when nothing specific has gone wrong. If you often feel that you should be doing more, doing better, or feeling differently, this space is for you. Take a slow breath. Motherhood introduces guilt very early. Sometimes before you even realize that what you are feeling has a name. Guilt for resting. Guilt for not resting enough. Guilt for wanting a break. Guilt for needing help. Guilt for feeling overwhelmed when you believe you shouldn't. Much of this guilt doesn't come from mistakes. It comes from expectations. Expectations that are constant. Expectations that change depending on who is watching. Expectations that no one could meet perfectly. You may notice that no matter what you choose, another question follows. If you respond quickly, you wonder if you are creating habits. If you pause, you wonder if you waited too long. If you rest, you question whether you have earned it. If you keep going, you wonder why you feel so depleted. This constant self-questioning can quietly drain your energy, and over time, it can turn into a steady sense of guilt that follows you through the day. Guilt often appears where care is deep, because when you care deeply, you want to do things well. You want to protect. You want to nurture. You want to make the best possible choices. But motherhood is full of moments where there is no perfect option. Only the most reasonable choice you can make with the energy, information, and support you have in that moment. Feeling guilty does not mean you care more. Caring already exists. Guilt often grows when compassion toward yourself is missing. There is also guilt that rarely gets spoken. Guilt for missing old life. Guilt for wanting space. Guilt for feeling irritated. Guilt for not feeling grateful all the time. You may judge yourself harshly for these feelings, but feelings are not actions. Thoughts are not intentions. Having an honest emotional response does not make you a bad mother. It means you are a human inside a demanding role. Guilt becomes heavier when it stays unspoken. When you carry it alone, it can convince you that you are the only one struggling internally. But trust me, many mothers carry similar thoughts. They just don't say them out loud. And because it remains unspoken, it can feel isolating. As if everyone else is managing with ease while you are quietly struggling. And that picture is incomplete. Most mothers are trying with the same level of care you are. They are simply doing it privately. Over time, guilt can begin to sound like your own inner voice. You should be better at this. You should be more patient. You should feel differently. But please, pause here. This voice is not truth. It is pressure that has been absorbed and turned inward. Pressure is not guidance. Guilt does not help you mother better. It drains energy. It narrows perspective. It replaces kindness with self-criticism. You do not need guilt to prove your devotion. Your care already shows that. Imagine speaking to yourself the way you would speak to another mother you respect. You would not accuse her. You would not shame her. You would acknowledge her effort. So you deserve that same tone. Gentleness is not avoidance. Gentleness is recognizing effort where effort exists. If guilt feels heavy right now, place a hand on your chest. Notice your breath. You are allowed to care deeply without carrying constant self-blame. You are allowed to be imperfect and loving at the same time. Before we close, take one slow breath. You are doing something meaningful in a world that places immense weight on mothers. You do not need to punish yourself to prove your love. When life feels heavy, come here to breathe. This is SoulEcho, echoes of peace within you. Just breathe and be enough.